Tonight we have a NewsNation exclusive near El Paso, Texas. Rewind to November, just days after the election. NewsNation came face to face with human smugglers operating in the El Paso sector. You can see them right there, dressed in black with backpacks. They're hiking in an open area where there's no border wall. Law enforcement tells us they had help from the cartel on the other side of the border. Well, now fast forward to today. Since President Trump took office, the El Paso sector, once a hotbed for migrant smuggling, has shut down. So how did that happen? NewsNation border correspondent Ali Bradley joins us now live from El Paso, Sunland Park, New Mexico. Ali, you've had a first-hand look at how Border Patrol is clamping down on human smuggling. What have you learned?
Yeah, hey, Elizabeth. So this spot that we're standing in, that spot that you just showed on TV here, is an about face from what we're seeing in November because it's pretty much fortified down here. New barriers are set up as far as the eye can see down here. And those barriers are what they're calling kind of Normandy barriers, vehicle barriers. They're there to prevent ATVs or any motorcycle incursions, anybody trying to bring anyone or anything in to the country illegally. And active duty military also down here working in conjunction with Border Patrol. And so are the Mexican military. We actually just watched as mirrored patrols were happening just moments ago where the U.S. and Mexico were working in lockstep, holding this kind of proactive posture of deterrence so that no one could cross illegally. And this is as President Trump is calling for zero crossings at the southern border. Border Patrol Chief Mike Banks, he's barreling towards that operational control here using high visibility. That's an about face from the previous stance of kind of that reactionary stance they were taking. And then we just saw this guy. He was trying to jump the wall, but he saw Border Patrol and he retreated back over to Mexico. So Border Patrol deterred him as well. And he's not the only one that we saw turn back. When we were up on our exclusive ride along with Customs and Border Protection Air and Marine Operations, we actually saw within just about 2 miles in mere moments, 2 different smuggling attempts of ladder crews where they were trying to breach the barrier, but they weren't successful. One duo actually stashed one of their ladders in kind of a drainage ditch area. Another group of 4, they retreated with a ladder that had hooks on top of it. They had an intention of breaching that barrier as well, but they were no match for the strategy of the guys on the ground and us in the air, deterring them from crossing. And that show of force seems to be working. We're talking about an average of around 2,700 a day, Elizabeth. Now we're seeing 60. If that, we haven't seen a single crossing. They've been able to deter it all. So that posture is working for them down here in Sunland Park.
All right, Ali Bradley reporting from the El Paso sector in Sunland Park, New Mexico. Thank you so much, Ali. Thanks so much for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.